Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I believe we are making some mini loaves, the ones that look like sourdough bread. There are pinholes on here and this one is right in the center of where the N is. These cheats and codes are on Meeny Miny Mo and have always been very accurate, so let's see what's inside. I think these are the ones that look like sourdough, but we'll see in just a moment. We do have, I think this is a basket to put them in. Oh no, it's like a thing to shape them. Ooh, I was wondering how we were going to do that. Each one has a different design, so when you put them in there, it adheres to that. And of course, we should be able to reuse them. This basket we did see before, I believe with the chocolate croissants with the little almonds on them, maybe the Target one we made. I believe, that looks familiar at least. Also have a measuring bowl that tells us where to pour it. We have some flour. I was told to be generous with the flour when you're making the bread because it can be sticky. Some bread crust mix. It says wheat on it. The box says instant bread mix, wheat as well. This is probably some kind of oil base. Maybe. Oh, bread starter. Oh, that's cute. So it looks like yeast. That's the table, the instructions, and then this should be tongs and a spatula. And they did give us a brush like what we've done from, what, Harry Potter, when we've had to dust mica. Look, oh, it's serrated. Can you see that? See, it's serrated. It's got a little sharp so you can cut it. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's clean up and get to making this one. This looks fairly simple. We're going to brush the pans, add some of the flour, put the lid back on. I love this little face. Shake it so it's coated. Then you're going to add some of the box to this line, the liquid yeast to this line, 5 shakes, I guess, of the flour. Stir for 30 seconds, dump it in the pan. I couldn't tell what this is, but it's actually the crust mix, and I'll tell you how I found that out in a minute. Then you let it set for 40 minutes, and then you lift them out and flip them over and put them in the basket. I guess you could cut them. I don't think I'm gonna cut mine. I think they're gonna look cute. These instructions I always toss to the side, they're actually really handy. So for the breads, it actually tells you on there what you should do. The written out instructions, so yeah, go ahead and read those because that's how I found out that's what this picture is. I wasn't sure if it was this or this and I was confused. It's this. So let's open this. I want to look at, is it taped? It's stuck on there. Nope, not taped. Just not smart enough to open it. Here's a better view of those designs. 4 different ones, all very unique. Now this jar, the bread starter, it is sealed. And we're going to use, that looks like Mod Podge. Is that what it's called? Mod Podge? Take this and rub it in there. Make sure it's generously coated. Make sure you get on your hands too. That's always good. So, I'm gonna brush it on there so it's completely even. I don't know how much, if it should be like super wet. I guess not, because you just want to make sure that the flour stuff's going to stick to it. So just make sure it's in all the little crevices. And I would assume that would be good enough. But as I always say, we are about to find out. Okay, let's put some of this on there. Oh, okay, so it is kind of covered. I'm gonna sprinkle. I don't know if that's enough. I mean, it looks like a lot. Let's cover this and shake. Tap, shake, flip it over. Let's see what that did. Not a whole lot, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's good enough. I guess that's why you guys come to my videos, all right? To see if I mess it up. So you know how to do it? Let's try some more. At least in that one. That one looked a little dry. And I'm gonna cover it one more time just so I feel better about this situation. Because I don't know if this is to prevent sticking, so you don't want it to stick. Whatever this stuff is made of, I'm not quite sure. Just brush it on in there. I think that might be fine. Again, we'll find out. Okay, so now we're doing box mix to the bottom line. Ooh, I like how it's like a mystery substance here. Is it labeled A and B? Nope. Guess what? We already messed up. It was this we were supposed to sprinkle it with. Ugh. I don't know if I should wipe that out. Dang it. I guess I have to, right? I don't like the pictures they used. They look very similar. So I was just assuming it was flour so it doesn't stick. You know, that would make sense, a powder. But no, it says crust mix on the written instructions, which is this. And that kind of looks, that makes sense. So, okay, guess I'll wipe it out and do it again. I wiped it out so it's all gluey looking. Oh, whoa, that came out very quickly. That's probably way too much. But, put this on. Kind of shake it around. This is probably just to give it the texture on top. And to be fair, that picture kind of looks like flour, so it's not my fault. I mean, it's definitely got a look to it, that's for sure.
Hope your sourdough turns out good.
You know what I think we'll do since we have to mix it? We're gonna know here in a moment if we have leftovers and we could add more, but then it looks like we also add some to the top too, or to the bottoms when it's in there. So, let's go look at our written instructions because I don't trust the picture anymore. We did that, shake to evenly coat, we did that. Use a mixing bowl to combine the remaining bread starter, instant bread, and flour. Okay, so it looks like the box, which is this. We're gonna start with that. Ew, I think I already got liquid on me.
Oh.
Hope it's safe, whatever this is made out of. I'm sure it is, right?
Miniverse, please text us. They don't want
Please text us, yes. They do not have our direct line, unfortunately. Okay, then it looks like to the next line is this glue stuff, which honestly, this is pretty thick. Like, is that even gonna come out nicely? Might take a moment for this step. Oh, there we go. That goes to the next line, and then 5 shakes of flour. The flour that we've already used some of, but luckily not much. And again, 5 shakes, like that's very subjective. Because you might shake lightly, shake too heavy. I guess you'll know when you're trying to mix it together, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Okay, here's our 5 shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how all those were like drastically different? And there's like hardly anything in here and it doesn't look like it's quite to that line where it needs to be. So that's a little concerning, but let's mix and see if it gets better. And it feels like I have a lot of extra of the brown stuff. So that's interesting as well. And I don't, like I said, I don't know what that stuff's here made out of, so I don't know what we can do with the extras. Those of you that craft more might know. Feel free to leave a comment. If you do, there is some air bubbles in here. Nothing too crazy. I feel like it needs more of this. Because isn't that what thickens it up? I don't know how this is gonna dry. Oh my gosh. I'm so scared. At least with the pasta one, like you know pretty instantly what's going on with that. This, you don't. It does kind of look like runny peanut butter though, which is kind of cool. Okay, now pour it in here. And then we're adding more of that dusting stuff on top. So, just gonna do a little just to make sure we have enough. Also concerned about that. Might have just enough, we'll see. Might need a spatula to scrape these out. And kind of like making cupcakes, fill them in. Keep making them as even as you can. I don't know that we need to pop those bubbles, but go ahead and do it if you want. Now the written instructions say to add more of the crust mix until it's completely coated. And then we're going to let it set for 40 minutes. I don't know how heavily coated. I mean, it's definitely coated. Maybe a little bit more on this back one. Anything that's too much, it'll just, you know, fall off when we turn it over. So I think it'll be fine. Good luck, man. See you in 40 minutes. Okay, I was hoping I'd be able to pop these out, but it's actually like a super sturdy, you definitely can't. I think it says, yeah, it says to use the, oh, are they real soft? Well, I think they're supposed to be spongy like that. They should be dry. It's been an hour. I always like to wait a little bit longer. Don't I have a clean spatula?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know.
Oh, here.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to like accidentally gouge them or anything. I am very scared to take these out.
Okay.
Wait, is it kind of sliding? Ooh, it is, I think. I think you could push it.
You're probably going to be able to push it if you want, like, poof, like that. But I want to be too sure because I know in real life and with Miniverse it's probably going to not be stable.
Okay.
Looks
I feel like I should let that dry too.
Sugar.
I know, maybe I put too much so that you can't really see the design. So maybe when you put it in at the bottom, less is more.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, we can always just make a new one, hopefully.
We can't make a new one because we don't got any more dough.
Well, then we'd have to go to a Target
Oof.
and spend some cash.
Okay, they're definitely like spongy. You can kind of see the designs though. I wish it was like more of a silicone mold. Okay, that one's still kind of wet-ish feeling. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna let them dry like this, I think, maybe. They sticky? Not really. I mean, they're a little spongy, but it doesn't look appealing on the through the lens here. Looks a little questionable. This one obviously has the best designs.
Maybe it turned out
They look wet.
Yeah, I think we need UV them.
Oh, UV won't help. I'm gonna let them dry though, maybe even overnight, just to see if it changes the texture of it, and then we'll see. Okay, so these sat overnight. I do think they dried some, but they do have sticky areas where it's not really I'll call it sugared, wherever we poured that stuff, like over here it's exposed, so it feels a little sticky. You could probably maybe roll them in some more of that stuff, but I don't know, I was hoping it would dry a bit. They're definitely more firm, that's for sure, but a little sticky. This one, like I said, kind of turned out the best. You can't really tell what these designs are. You can see these two. But we have our basket. We can put them in. I know there's other bread ones. There's like a baguette, I think. So that one, or French bread maybe. So that might be cute to do. I'll definitely probably pick that one up. And some of the others. I don't know that I'll collect them all, but leave me a comment if there's one in particular you want to see, and I'll find it and review it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.